So in the introduction session, I given a brief introduction about myself. I'm Ranjit from Chennai. I do have a 13 years experience, industrial experience in Salesforce. Since 2016 onwards, I'm into freelance consulting and training. So my experience started in the year 2005. So I've been into Salesforce almost 12 plus years as a developer, senior consultant, and trainer. Okay, so in the last introduction session, I also explained what is Salesforce CRM, a brief introduction about what is CRM, cloud computing, and that session has been recorded and shared with you all. Okay, you will have access, including everyday session. I'm going to record, and you will get access to everyday session from the Google Drive. Okay, so today we are going to start seeing how to register ourselves into the Salesforce CRM platform. So what is Salesforce CRM? The Salesforce CRM is a kind of a platform as a service, right? it's a kind of development environment. You develop any application, you need a platform, isn't it? You need infrastructure, which means you need a system, and the setup. You have to set up the environment, which means suppose you develop a PHP based application, a Java based application. You should have set up that necessary software so that you can develop the application. Salesforce is providing such development environment for you, right? They have that environment. They set up that environment already. So you, as a user, you can sign up and build your application, which means Salesforce. So what type of platform is that? It is CRM platform, which means they are providing a platform as well as they're providing the inbuilt softwares, the package. They're providing the Salesforce providing a platform to build your own application, which means custom application, and they have their pre-built applications like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud over the platform, isn't it? So when you sign up to the Salesforce, you get access to the pre-built applications, as well as you can build your own applications. How will you build? Because they're providing a platform to build. How do you build? You build with programming, without programming. Without programming, we refer that approach as declarative approach, configuration. Okay, without programming. That is what we are going to cover in this admin part of the course. So how will you create a table? How will you create a report? That doesn't involve any program, right? Which we call as configuration. So configuration, how will you build application, as well as using program also, customization. We call them as customization, configuration and customization. There are two approach we have to build application in Salesforce. Two approach: declarative, programmatical approach. Okay, so declarative approach is point and click, and you will have a. It's not just point and click. Okay, we have to understand many different options. Okay, that we are going to cover in this admin course. A programmatical approach will have two different framework. One is classic and another is lightning. So that comes next to the admin. So if there are two important job profiles we have in Salesforce. If you learn Salesforce, so what is the scope? What type of role I can? There are two main role we have. Job role we have. One is admin role, another is developer role. When you say admin, it is not just if you learn admin part of the course as a basic entry level, a fresher can start with an administrator role. An experienced candidate, suppose you are from uh, 5 years already in IT background or non-IT background, or 10 years management experience. You are a project manager, right? So you would like to manage a team uh, belongs to Salesforce, right? The team is working in a Salesforce projects, so you like to manage them. So as a manager, you should have a good knowledge in admin. Okay, a business analyst should have a good knowledge in who will coordinate the technical team and the business. So he's a business analyst. So right, so as a business analyst, to coordinate the Salesforce project, Salesforce customer, you should have a good knowledge in admin, isn't it? So admin knowledge is very important for anyone to work in Salesforce. Even the developer should have a good knowledge in admin. So admin is very important to understand uh, the features available in the platform, the core purpose of the platform, a CRM platform. You will understand in admin course only. Okay, admin course is uh, because the programmatical approach is more of syntax, isn't it? You understand the syntax and the framework, whereas the admin course what you're attending now, it's where you understand uh, the scope, the features available in the platform, which is very important, right? So, and Salesforce CRM, I said it's a platform, CRM platform, which means a development environment. You you can build application, and it's a cloud based platform, which means you are not going to install any software in your system, isn't it? So you should have a, a browser with internet connection, so that as you sign up for your Gmail, you can sign up for Salesforce product, which means edition. We call them as edition. So they have different version. See, essential, professional, enterprise, unlimited. For sales business, for sales business. Similarly, for service business, they have a different version. The marketing business, they have a different version. You get it? So the version or edition, we call them as edition. Edition is nothing but a set of feature. That's it. A set of feature. Okay. A set of feature. The lower end edition will have a less feature. The higher end edition will have more feature. That's it. Right? If you are a very small business, you can start with essential edition, lightning essential. Right? When you grow up, right? When your business grows, you can go with higher end edition, professional, enterprise, unlimited. Okay. In real time, you will find unlimited, or sometimes you'll find enterprise. Okay, so if you I'll show you where you can get all these details. Salesforce.com, okay, is a company site. right? What normally where you will find the product details? The company site only, isn't it? So Salesforce.com is official site of Salesforce. You can see the product details, okay, and we have a sales service. These are the two important um, the business they focus sales and service. If we get into sales, we have a pricing details here. Okay, so the pricing you can see starter, professional, enterprise, unlimited. Okay, so you can experience this how the platform looks like by going for try for free. By going for try for free. As you sign up for Gmail, you have to give your name, email ID, and your job title. You can give any arbitrary job role. It is not necessary you have to give. You should have some job title. Okay, you can give anything, the company name or something. Okay, and you can start my free trial. So this will enable you to reset the password. This will actually trigger an email to your email ID, whatever email ID you are providing. Okay, so there you will go and reset the password. You will get only 30 days validity login. Okay, so which is not enough for us to practice. You get it? So what we are going to do, we are going for free edition, not for trial. So trial will have only sustained for 30 days or less than 30 days. Okay, what we are going to do is we are going to sign up a free edition called developer edition. So there are two types of edition we have. One category is a pay edition. Pay editions are starter, professional, enterprise, unlimited. The free edition we call them as developer edition. Okay, so I'll share this link with you. You can um, I'll share the notes later, but for now you just copy this URL, all of you. Okay, you can interact in chat window for now. At the end of the session, you'll have a time to address your queries instead of interacting in between the session. Anything quite important to get clarified, you can interact. Else, we'll have questions at the end. But of course, you can put anything in your chat window. Okay, I can, if I don't notice it, but most of the time I'll notice, I'll respond. Right? Fine. Can I get any response chat window? That is accessible to all of you, right? Okay. And so we are going to sign up to access the Salesforce platform. Okay. So this edition is called Developer Edition. It's a free edition. There won't be any validity period for this. It's no, no expiry date. Okay. As far as you are using it, you will get unlimited access to this developer edition. And compared to all other editions, developer editions will have the feature close to unlimited. There are certain features you cannot see it in developer edition, which is not very important to in terms of learning the platform. You get it? So the developer edition is going to have all the features. You can see here, it's a full featured copy of the platform for free for exploring this platform to learn what are the features available, how will you manage your business, with help of Salesforce CRM. Okay, so with help of this, we are going to learn. So let me sign up. Okay, you should also sign up parallel. Now I would suggest you to connect everyday session with your laptop, not through mobile, because I would ask sometimes to do something parallel. Maybe I would ask you to share your screen, troubleshoot something. So connect using your laptop. Okay. So will you able to sign up now, all of you? So this is my email ID. You have to give your email ID here. Okay. You have to give your email ID here. Go with any role or company, and then
So it's asking for business email ID.
anything, anything you can give. Personal email ID is enough, right? Personal email ID is enough. Just to sign up to get access, you just give any email ID you want. Personal email ID is enough, and the username should be in the form of email ID, which means it should have some domain.com or like this thing before the at qualifier. You get it? So this is not necessary to be a valid email ID. The username should be in the form of email ID. That's it. It does not have to be a real email address. It should be in the form of email address. That's it. Okay. So what I would prefer, it's my batch113.com. Like this, I would, maybe you can give your name at batch113.com. Like that, you can choose your username. You get it? Sign me up. You're all done in this step? Done with this step? So what this will do, this is going to trigger, you receive an email from Salesforce developer email. It takes sometimes a few minutes to get that email. Okay, let me wait for a few minutes. So, so edition is nothing but a set of feature to address a business, right? So if you scroll down, you will see what are the features available in starter edition, the features in professional, enterprise, unlimited. You can see there are some features not available here, but it's available in enterprise. It's not available in enterprise, but it's available in unlimited. So, okay. So it is not necessary to understand all the features, but the features which are important to work in the Salesforce platform, we are going to cover in this admin course. Okay, and you will also find here learning tab, right? So there are enormous resource available in Salesforce to learn the platform, right? Honestly, if you're not even not necessary to join a course even, okay, you get all sort of materials, self-learning, self-paced videos, everything is available. You can access from the learning tab. Here you can get into different source of materials or resources. Okay. I'm staying time. Am I audible to all of you?
So actually, I have already logged in over this URL, but I don't know whether how to check whether it's a free platform or it's a paid version because I've signed it for the 30 days trial
For
period as well.
okay, if you signed up for a trial period edition, you would have
Mm.
see a message at the top right side saying like the validity remaining period you would have able to see here at the top right side. So
Okay.
that will say whether it's a trial version. There is other way also you can see that you have to log in first. Once we sign up, I'll show that. Yeah.
Sure.
So I got the verification link, right? So once you sign up, you'll wait for a few minutes. You'll get this verify account link. So I'm going to reset the password. Nothing but I'm going to reset the password. So go with a simple password to remember always. Okay. I hope everyone is comfortable till here. Shall I proceed? Shall I proceed?
So, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So when you sign up, okay, as soon as you sign up, you are logged into the platform, isn't it? You logged in already. Okay. So when you sign up, you logged in, and it's a kind of interface, right? It's an interface. Right? Interface, right? Interface, nothing but the user interact with the platform, isn't it? It's a the interface. What you're seeing here is called lightning experience. We call them as lightning experience. We call them as lightning experience. And there is another interface in Salesforce called classic interface. You're able to see here, there is an option called switch to classic, right? So I'm going to, you can access that at the top right side. We have a different options. One such option is the profile, right? Click on it, switch to classic. Just hold on. So this is another interface called classic interface. So one is lightning experience, another is a classic. So classic is the old interface, the database behind both interface is same. The database behind both interface is same. Okay. And the way the informations are presented, the navigations, those are different, right? So this was the first, the old interface introduced by Salesforce. Later, when we are migrating to mobile, it is more of desktop oriented platform, desktop compatible platform. Okay. So when we are moving towards the usage of mobile, Salesforce has slowly introduced a lightning platform, a lightning experience. Right now, lightning experience is a completely a fully grown platform. All the new features you will get in lightning experience only, but still they keep this classic interface, uh, we have now to support the old customers. Okay, we have the old customers still using Classic for certain functionality. Okay, we'll touch the difference between Lightning and Classics later. Not very important at this point, but you should know there are two types of interface. One is Classic, another is Lightning. Okay, we'll see the differences, touch the differences quickly later. I go back to Lightning experience. You will get the detailed notes about these, later. I will share the detailed notes about what we are discussing now. Okay, now reset the password. You log into the platform. That's fine. But how will you log in every time? How will you log out and log in every time? Below the profile, okay, you will have a logout option. You can log out. Right. When you log out, you'll see the URL, set as the company name what you chosen, right? The company name what you chosen, right? And there are some default, domain is suffixed with that company name. Altogether, this is going to be your URL to login. So this is with respect to your your registration, which means the company that you given, accordingly the domain is set. But normally there is very generic URL we have to log into the Salesforce platform. You get it? So with respect to my registration, the company details what I given, I get my unique domain name, but there is a generic URL everyone can use to log in, which means to developer edition. Okay, login.salesforce.com. I share this in chat window now. Login.salesforce.com. So now we already reset the password, isn't it? We already know the username. I choose an batch13.com. You can ignore this. It is not necessary. You can ignore this. Yeah. Now back to Lightning experience. Okay, you understand, right, all of you? How to sign up for developer edition and
Yes.
how to sign out and log in back. And we have two types of interfaces. One is Lightning experience, another is Classic. We can switch to Lightning and Classic anytime, right? We are going to hang most of the time all over the course here only, not in Classic. Sometimes we'll touch Classic just to show you the difference, how it how it is in Classic. But this is where we are going to stay for practice, and we're going to connect most of the time in Lightning experience only. Okay, now you got this setup, right? There is a tab menu, you can say. From here there is a setting option, isn't it? So now you're on the setup page, but if suppose you are in the different page in the platform, how will you go to the setup? So now what is setup, right? The name implies, isn't it? The name denotes using the options available here below the setup home. Okay, below the setup home, you can set up different functionalities. Okay, you can suppose to create a table, you will have options here to add additional users. So now I am the user, right? Signed up. So I am the administrator. I'm the super admin because I'm the first user signed up from developer edition. Then I would be the a super administrator, right? Which means I do have a high privilege access. I can add another users. How can I add? You will have options below setup home. I would like to create a report. You have options here. I like to set up email notification, a process automation. You will find all the options below in the setup. So setup menu is a place where you find all the options, tools to configure your application. I said there are two approaches we have, right? Configuration and a customization. Programmatical approach, non-programmatical approach. So all the options you will find it in the setup only. You get it? So, and in the setup, you will find there are, sections, right? Administration, platform tools, settings. Okay. So below administration, just a quick example. Okay. Below administration, I have a, a user, a subsection, isn't it? Below user, we have a users, roles, profiles, and all. Remember, there is a section called administration. I go back to classic, and where is the setup here? Over here, isn't it? It's more or less looks similar, right? There is administrator, here is administration, here is administer, right? And you'll see the manage users here, and you'll see the similar options here, isn't it? So the look and feel and navigation, sometimes you'll get some features here which is not may not be available in Lightning, but most of the features are replaced, upgraded in Lightning experience. Okay, so that difference anytime you can switch back and see, but I would suggest just for to know the interface differences, you can switch to classic and explore it, but stay here, do your hands-on in Lightning experience. So this is what Salesforce is currently introducing a lot of new features. So stay in Lightning experience. Okay, right. I hope so far you're all clear, right? So whatever you are doing here, right, whether creating a table or doing any program, anything will store in cloud, which means Salesforce, because you get your own account, right? Like Gmail, I get my own account, right? Where is the storage? If I attach any files and if I receive any videos, where it is going to be stored? It's not in my local system, right? It is in cloud. Similarly, user I signed up, I get some space over the cloud in Salesforce data center, isn't it? Salesforce managed data center. I get my own storage. Okay, so I will quickly introduce where you can track the details, how much storage I have, and how many tables I can create. So those limits I can track below system overview. You see here the usage of the platform. Okay, so how much storage is available? How much storage is available? The 5 MB. Okay, 5 MB storage, the data storage, which means the data, right, that you can store into table. The table storage, you can say 5 MB. Like this, you can track all the limits available for my login. Where? Below the system overview. Are you all good now? Shall I add few more details today? I'm not going to cover more info today. I'll cover few more details today. Um, so I would share the notes, for you to revise every day. Today you'll get notes later. I'll upload into Google Drive. I'm just uh, installing my MS Office in my system. The Mac is, right? It's it's not supporting MS Office by default. I'm going to install it today or tomorrow max. So once it's done, I'm going to write down the notes uh, during the session. So the same notes will be shared with you, on the same day. Okay, but not today. Today we are just uh, seeing it everything in the platform itself. But further sessions you will see, we'll walk through the notes and see the practicals and modify the notes. Then you'll get the same notes from in the drive. That's how we'll do. Okay, and we'll also have a pictorial explanation with a paintbrush. I would draw something and explain it, to better understand, to introduce the concept. But now we just hanging around within the platform only, not in the notes. Okay, but further session you'll get detailed notes. You get it, all of you? So
Yep. Yes.
okay, so I just we have seen just a few things today, right? What is Salesforce editions, isn't it? Editions are nothing but a set of features given for a business need, right? For a business need, sales business, selling a product, isn't it? So normally when you sell product, what are the details you will manage? A customer name, email, the product what you are selling, isn't it? And so if you take consider a business, right? A company, then you will have a different users, uh, departments where you have to coordinate. You will send email to customers. So all those things can be manageable with the help of Sales Cloud CRM, isn't it? So they have a starter edition, professional, enterprise, unlimited. The starter will have less storage. If you just a very quick example, the storage wise it's very limited. Maybe you'll have additional storage, some more additional storage, unlimited storage. In storage wise, I'm just differentiate the edition, but in features wise, there are a lot of features you will see in unlimited compared to enterprise. Compared to professional, you'll have more features. You get it? So those differences you can see it at the bottom. But don't be, assuming like you should know every features differences. It is not necessary. Okay. Know like what are the editions and how it is differed. That's enough. Okay, right now, and we have signed up for developer edition, which is a free full copy of the platform, no trial ending period, and you have to sign up with providing a details like this, and you have to choose the username in the form of email ID, isn't it? So once you sign up, you got uh, a verification link to reset the password. Once you reset, you're landing up into a platform, with an interface called Lightning Experience. What is other interface? What is other interface?
Classic.
Classic. So classic. Anytime you can switch between Lightning and Classic. Classic was old, right? The name suggests it. Right? Name says it's an old one. Still, Salesforce is supporting this, because they have millions of customers, right? Initially they onboarded. There are certain features, which is not available in Lightning. The features may not be important, but still Salesforce as a product service provider, they have to support it, right? So they keep the classic still. Okay. And now any new customers, new users, will build application in Lightning experience only, not in classic, right? Now you know how to log out and log in, right? And we have a common URL to log in, nothing but login.salesforce.com. Okay, so I already shared the developer edition sign up link and login.salesforce.com, a common URL to log into the Salesforce platform, right? And if you remember, I introduced a term called multi-tenant, right? Multi-tenant. Multi-tenant is yeah, a name of the architecture, which means multiple users. It's referred as tenant can log into the platform, and each user will have its own, will have their own account storage, like myself, right? When I sign up, I get my own storage, and you also can sign up, right? All 10 of you signed up, you get your own storage. So which means multiple tenants can log in and sharing the resources uh, in the from Salesforce, isn't it? Storage, CPU. So that's called multi-tenant architecture. Okay, we are not going deep into multi-tenant. That is not the objective of the course. Okay. Now, setup menu I introduced. Setup menu is a place where you find options to uh, tools to work with your platform. Configuratively, customization, right? Configuration and customizations, a way you can work with the platform, like adding user, creating report, so and so. The programmatical part, you see there are a place where you can do the coding. See, I'm not teaching anything here, okay? I'm just showing you. You can write the code here, isn't it? It will throw the compilation error here itself. So none of the code is going to store in your system. It's over the cloud. So setup menu is basically providing all the options, to work with the platform, right? Now, where do we start here, isn't it? Where do you start here? There are hundreds of options here, right? Remember, don't be panic, seeing all these options. We are not going to touch all these options, okay? There will be some way you can learn the platform, right? There is an optimized way, the best way to learn the platform. We are going to start from a company setting. Okay, so over here we are going to touch company information page. So note down for now, till I share the notes for you. So below the setup, I'm putting it in chat window. Okay, below the company settings, company information. Are you able to see that message in the chat window? So in the home, you can, so this search box is called quick find box. Okay, the search box is called a quick find box. As you enter the text here, it will be filtered at the bottom uh, dynamically. Okay, go to the company information page. It will be good if you are doing it parallel. Right now, the details you given, right, while you sign up, you given some details, no? So those details can be referred here in this page only. See, what was the idea, right? I am from Hippologic solution, isn't it? And I entered my details, company details, because I'd like to try this uh, product, right? Before I go for pay edition, I would like to try whether I can try for free, or else I can try for unlimited number of days, isn't it? So I provided all my details. So those details are available here. My company, I'm the primary contact, and rest of the informations are default informations are assigned, to the respective column, a field, a table. These are all from particular table, right? These are from different tables. Okay, that's different. So what I'm trying to say here is you can refer your details here. Of course, you can change the details if you want. Certain details you can change by going with edit button, by click on edit button, right? Okay, like this, not necessary. It's all optional. Optional, you can give this information. Which are very mandatory information? Which are very mandatory information? The field, okay, you can say it's a field or label, a label, right? A label of the field, a text box, and you can see a red bar, which denotes you cannot leave this without any value. You cannot leave this, right? So suppose I remove this, at the bottom we have an option to save, right? Save, right? The term says you can commit the changes to the table permanently, isn't it? Yeah, it's a mandatory field. I save this, you'll see uh, the inbuilt validation occurred, right? The platform has inbuilt validation, like entering a form, you cannot ignore a field which is mandatory, right? Now, apology, of course, you can. Like this, okay, and, we have a locally settings. We have a locally settings, and we have a currency settings, and we have activate multiple currencies, and we have translation settings, and so and so, right? um, Let me first save this. I'll explain the other details, touch other details later. Okay, now,
Sir,
hmm,
if you change the name of the organization, will my URL will also get changed?
no, it won't change. The first time when you registered, that remains same. That's it.
All right. Thank you.
The domain will not change repeatedly. No. So in the read only page, there are two types of pages I have showed you. Read only page, which means informations are available to read, not to edit. What is this? Edit page. Okay, so these are the term, the term we frequently use uh, when you work with the platform, right? Read only page and edit page. There are two types of pages I send in chat window: read only page and edit page. Remember, I'll share the notes later. Today you just go with the chat info. Okay, and yeah, now Over here at the second column, bottom, you can see the organization edition, right? So which edition we are now? Developer edition. The instance Asian specific, the abbreviation, okay, Asian Pacific, right? If you remember, while we sign up, I chose a country in India, right? If you choose United States, if you choose different other country, you will get that region abbreviation here. Okay, so India, then it means Asian Pacific instance. That means the instance where my account is allocated, right? So just a very quick information. Okay, it's not something like we are going to uh, deep dive and see the things. Okay, just a quick info. And somebody is trying to log in. Okay, can you guys, if you are joining today, you can drop your email ID. I would share the information.
So my
Right?
chat box is not working, but I think I have already shared my email ID.
Yeah. Whoever
So
not shared, you can share. Otherwise, no problem. Right. Now you can see the organization ID here, right? So this is an 18-digit alphanumeric ID. 18-digit. What it is? This is an unique ID. Every user sign up for the edition. What I'm talking about is edition. You will get one unique ID for your whole edition, right? So when you sign up, you would get an unique organization ID. The first 3 digits says it is the ID is for organization. The ID is for organization means what? My login. That's it. My login. My login page is called as organization, or sometimes we refer short form org. You get it? It is my developer org. What I'm trying to say when I say it's my developer org. See here, you can see the short form here is also. Suppose I like to deactivate. What you will do to deactivate Gmail account? You'll deactivate it, right? There will be some place in the settings where you can go and deactivate your account, right? So deactivate org. So what they're trying to say here, org, my login, organization, all referring the same. You get it? So this unique ID, is given. So what is the use of this? Suppose I have some issue with my platform. I'm unable to uh, navigate. For example, if I click on setup, the setup menu is not working. I'm not getting anything here. Then how do I get the support? Then I reach out Salesforce support people, right? Maybe I can get the support number from Salesforce. I call them and tell them, I'm unable to get the setup details here. What they would ask you? They would ask you, what is your org, right? What is your org? Then I have to tell them, so this is my org ID. Okay, so this is my org ID. So org ID is an unique ID which is used to identify your org, your account, right? To get any help, right? To support activities, uh, adding more licenses. License will touch later, okay? So for anything, right? Suppose I need additional storage. My 5 MB is the storage we have seen, right? If beyond 5 MB I need, how do I get storage? Of course, I have to reach Salesforce, isn't it? Then Salesforce would ask you, what is your organization ID? So organization ID is a unique identifier of your org. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you can see here used storage space, file storage space. So you're seeing hand symbol, right? Which means you can, from here you can go to another you write another page, storage space. So I already shown you system overview, but how to get detailed information about this storage. So it's very user friendly. Okay, you can explore it. Nothing wrong. Every you can explore it on yourself. It's not necessary I need to cover every features. Okay, so when you get into storage, you will see the available storage is 5 MB, the used is 325. So how did it say it's saying like it's used already? Because we just signed up, isn't it? We just signed up, but it says 6% of the storage is already been consumed, right? Which means we are into developer edition, right? They already given some test data for us to refer. The test data. Okay, so the test data consumes certain storage, isn't it? 6% has already been consumed. And we have dedicated storage for files, which means images, a document like a PDF, whatever. So that has a different storage. For table data, we have different storage. You get it? This is different. Big storage, object storage is different. And yeah, so these are the tables available. A CRM, right? It's a CRM platform, isn't it? Salesforce CRM platform. CRM means what? It's a kind of database with the features to manage the database. Correct? The database nothing but collections of tables. The database nothing but collections of tables. So what are the tables? A pre-built tables. We have opportunities, cases, leads, all these tables, and they provided some test data also. So test data, the storage is all together is 6%. You get it? Clear? Okay, I'll go back to company information. So um, I would suggest you to sign up a developer edition, and there are a few things I wanted you to do it today. If you are not gone through that demo introduction session or not attended demo session, go through that uh, demo. Okay, so if I am not shared the link with you, I would if you not received that link, I would share it right away. Hold on. Yeah, I'll put in chat window. Okay, can I copy this? Copy this, right? And followed by this, you're going to do You just see the product details and see the pricing details, right? And see the editions. What are the editions we have? Starter, professional, enterprise, and unlimited, right? For sales cloud, for sales. Okay, and we have 2 types of editions, right? Yeah, so this is called developer edition, right? So sign up for developer edition. They have org, isn't it? Org or developer edition, whatever. Okay, and the 4th thing you will do. Landing up to user interface, right? So you reset the password and make sure the username as your name and like this. Okay, and reset the password. Can you all share your email ID if not shared already? If it is already been shared, no need to share now. So reset the password, and then you're landing them into 2 interfaces. So you have to switch between Lightning experience.
Classic.
Yeah, classic. Okay, and then you visit your company settings and what else? Company information page. Right, in the company information page, you have to explore certain details like organization ID, right, and storage. First, you will visit your storage system overview and see how it looks like. Okay. In addition to that, explore something on your own um, and see how it looks like. Okay, it's a developer edition. It's not going to have any impact on anything what you're doing, right? Anything can play around, right? Play around and see. But I would focus only what is more important. Okay, you're not going to spend too much time on something which is not important, right? So just focus. You have to trust. That trust me. The details what I'm covering is enough. Okay. So I hope you're all good now. You'll get these recorded session into the from the Google Drive. And today we are winding up an hour session now. Maybe today, tomorrow. When tomorrow we have got some time, so we'll extend. And a day priorly I will tell you whether we can extend for longer hour. So sometimes we'll have some 5 minutes break, then we'll connect for another half an hour, 40-minute session. But we have just started, so we make it close to an hour session now. Okay, so I'll share these notes. And going forward, we'll get detailed notes every day, exercises to practice. We are not covering much to do hands-on. This is enough for today, right? So
Okay.
any of you shared your email ID, shared, or else we'll continue tomorrow. Yeah. question? Lokaram, you already shared email ID. Shiva, Santosh.
Yeah, I already share my mail IDs.
Okay, okay then. Okay,
Thank
I
you.
hope you're all good. I would share that Google Drive link to all of you, where you will find everyday notes and other things. It will be looking like this. Okay, see here. Yeah. Yeah, it would be like this. Sorry. Yeah, like this. Right. So videos folder will get the videos day 1 video. Day 0 is the introduction video. That link already been shared. And over here you will get the notes. Okay. And over here you get the use cases, the practice exercises, right? Going forward. And you'll have a status sheet to track your progress. You can update your task completed status. You can update. This is where you can, this folder I will share with you all. Okay, right. Okay, then we'll connect tomorrow if no questions. Right? I will email the details with you, the good drive link.
So, on what all days we will be having the session? It's Tuesday till Friday, Saturday, right?
Correct. Yeah. Tuesday, Saturday. Right. 6:45. Yeah.
I have one more request. Can we start the session 15 minutes before? Can you make it by 6:30, if it's possible?
Uh, not quite possible. I will try. 6:40 will sharp. We'll have to start. Vishal, I don't have a less option. 6:30 I was usually I started, but it doesn't work out well. So 6:45 I would have started. Hmm?
Fine, no issues, no issues.
Okay, okay.
Right,
Thanks for
right.
understanding. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, Baba. Thank you so much.
Thanks everyone. No questions. Feel free to interact. Okay. No worries. Any questions you can ask. Anything you like to get clarify. It's a time you get clarify. No, just we are after we are only right.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything?
No, sir.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay
Thank
then.
you.
Thanks. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.